Knowing a person well never leads to hate and almost always leads to love. Those are the words of John Steinbeck. And in today's video about how to network at a conference, I want to talk about understanding people. You know, everybody wants to be understood. Everyone you encounter wants to be seen and heard. And yet, so often we go to networking events with this intention of, oh my gosh, I have to go in and I have to meet people who can become clients, or I have to meet people who can refer clients, or, oh my gosh, I need to find a job. Therefore, it's time to network. And we don't take into account why the other people are there. Now, it's okay that you have decided to network and attend a conference because you want to look for opportunities. That's what it's all about. That's why we network. You know, all opportunities in life come from people. So if you invest in people and build relationships, the odds are you're going to get more opportunities than you would have otherwise. However, we have to understand why the other people are at this same conference. Why did the other person come to this networking event? Well, the reason for that is they want something. They want to make connections. They want to get more sales. They're looking for a new job. And so if we lead with, what can I get out of this crowd of people? Oh my gosh, there's 150 people here. If I could meet a third of them, that would be 50 new prospects. And if I could close 10% of it, that would be 5 more sales. And you go into a room as if everyone has a pork chop around their neck and you're a hungry wolf who hasn't eaten in a week. And you look around the room and you're looking for who can you pounce on. Rawr. However, if you enter the room and realize there's 150 people here who each have a different set of needs and a different set of reasons that they came to this conference or this Chamber of Commerce event or whatever it is. And you start thinking, why are they here? The more you take time to understand the other people, the more chances you are going to have to build a connection. Understanding is something that seems to be lost lately in a social media crazed world. People are very into having likes, links, shares, and follows. And rarely are they thinking, who is that person on the other side of the table? Why are they here? What do they need? And how can I help them reach their goals? So step back when you're starting to network. Step back when you're building a relationship and forget your own desires and needs and really look into what are they trying to accomplish? And then try to be a conduit when you can to help them get closer to their goals. You know, I think that the more you give, the more you're going to get. And sometimes people do this and they say, well, no, I helped all these people and nobody came through for me. Well, you can't keep score. This has to be part of your lifestyle. You have to be there wanting to make sure that you raise all the boats as the tide goes up. And you don't want to be a person who starts calculating, is that person more apt to help me? Does that person maybe have the right friend group that I want to break into? Instead, realize that all humans have something to offer, and you never know who's going to be that person who can send you referrals. And if you burn a bridge, you very well might have cut off a whole income stream for yourself, because you might be looking small, thinking, oh, that person can give me a lead. But in reality, the person you meet could introduce you to the biggest client that you'd ever have, or they could make you an offer to come work for their company that will totally change their life. So don't prejudge, don't make it all about yourself, and really take the time to understand them. Now, in order to understand another person, you're going to have to ask a lot of questions. You're going to have to listen closely, and you're going to have to take some time to think about what they said and who they are. Understanding is not something you get when you exchange business cards. Understanding takes time. It takes spending time together. So invest in the people, not just because you want to get something from them, but invest time in people because you want to create this atmosphere where people understand each other and therefore more good comes back. Plus, when we get to understanding, we actually have a better world that we live in. Another quote from John Steinbeck is, if you understand each other, you will be kind to each other. I love that because I think that we have to go out into the world. If we're going to try and network and build connections, we have to go out with this sense of kindness, not, hey, what can you do for me? Thanks for watching this video in the series called The ABCs of Conference Networking. My name is Thom Singer, and I am a speaker and trainer who works with people to help them create this atmosphere of understanding, trust, and accountability that is going to lead to a much better network, which means it's going to lead to a lot better opportunities. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and check out all the videos in this series, the ABCs of conference networking.